Alright guys, so in today's video we're going to be going over how Erlc has not been adding police cars to the police team lately. And also shout out to Checks on Top for joining me in this game. But before we get into the video, remember to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and join my Discord server, link down below, since we do a lot of roleplays, giveaways, and we have a nice community there. Alright, so starting off with the claim that Erlc has not been adding police cars yet. So what we need to find at first is whenever they add cars to the civilian team, they normally add them to the police team, but they haven't been doing that lately. As you can see, they don't really have as many cars as they do on the civilian team. So let's go check out some of the new cars that they added. So if we look over here, the last time that they added police cars to the game was the Police Week update, which was May the 20th. So that was pretty long time ago. It's now July, almost July the 20th. So here we can see they added one police car, which is the 2021 Civillian Camion PPV, which is a really cool car. But that was a while ago that they added that, and then they've added some new cars to the civilian team since, like a new Corvette and other stuff like that. So if we continue to scroll up, we can see the next update was May 14th, and they added the Civillian Camion to the civilian team. So that was before they added it to the police team. So we can see that clearly they add the cars to the civilian team before they add them to the police team. But they've added a lot of cars to the civilian team and they've never added them to the police team. So if we continue to scroll up, we can see another update, which is the Erlc house update version 2. So this house update had no cars, and then we can see the AI EMS calls. So we can see what they added in this one. And then we can see again, they didn't add in any new cars to the police team. So now, since the last time that they added cars in the police team, it's been another month. And if we continue to scroll up, we can see another Erlc update. So if we look at this one, we can see that this time they also did not add a car to the police team. And then if we continue to scroll up, then we can see the money truck update, which this was so long ago. This was March 20th. If we look at the update log, then we can see that during this, they added ALPR for the police team, which was really well done, but they did not add any new cars once again. So you can clearly tell that they don't really add cars very often to the game or to the police team. So they have a lot of updates, but they don't have a lot of cars. And in the police team, there's a lot of cars that they could add, but they don't have. Alright, so probably the main reason why they do this is because they want police cars to kind of stay realistic, and that way people aren't driving around like Corvettes. Because they have a Corvette right now in the police car that's obviously unrealistic, but that's like really the only unrealistic car that they have for the police team. So they kind of just want to keep it more realistic. So it makes sense why they didn't add another Corvette to the police team. But it would be cool to kind of see some more of the cars that have been on the civilian team for a while to kind of come on to the police team. So if we look at some of these cars that are on the civilian team, there are definitely some that could come on to the police team. Maybe something like the Civillian Captain, which is on the civilian team. That could definitely become a police car. I feel like I've seen a few of these in police cars, so I know it's not very realistic, but maybe adding more of like an off-roady like police car, like one sort of like this, or one that's more like this, or anything that's more like off-roadish kind of, because there's no like off-road police cars, and police cars kind of get stuck. So it would make the game like better, since they did add that new off-road place. If we look over here, the High Rock Park, they did add that. So definitely we need like an off-road police car. But that's really all that I have for this video. So make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!